Bluelock, the amalgamation of anime and football with a hint of ego. Basically, the opposite of a typical sports show that say teamwork makes the dream work. Saying f that, there may not be an I in teamwork, but there's an M-E in that motherfucker. Kobe B. Bryant. Resonating with so many people globally, that's become a household name. So you know what that means. Roblox developers are gonna want to milk that shit dry. Just like with any other popular thing. With tons of Bluelock Roblox games being made, but none have ever reached the heights of popularity as this game has. Bluelock Rivals. Now, people might wonder, why does this game, which is just a simple football game that takes a lot from the anime, have so many players? That's easy. There's literally no other Bluelock game that's good.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Sure, you can say there's things like FIFA and real life, but come on now. FIFA shit with every game somehow getting worse and worse each year. Not gonna even talk about this bullshit. And I know people's fat asses, especially mine, cannot be asked to get a ball, friends, boots, grass, actually go outside, play in the weather that's most likely shit, walk, jog, run, and many more unbearable things to play a football game when I can just do this and have my Bluelock cravings be satiated. And that's the key reason why this game is so popular. It's simplicity. This is an easy game to get into. Like with the controls, we can run, dribble, pass, emote, tackle, ask for the pass, and shoot. That's pretty much it. And at all times, the controls are plastered on the sides so you don't forget it, making it so that anyone and everyone can easily get into the game and play it. The positions, to which there are only 5, are simplified as well. Let's start off with the center forward, which is the main guy, the one who usually scores and orchestrates the offense. There's also the right wing and left wing, which are the guys that will run down the pitch creating space and help create scoring opportunities for the team. There's also the center mid, who is the anchor of the team, being vital for both offense and defense with a good center mid, making life so much easier for the team, as they're usually not only the last line of defense, but offense too. Finally, there's the goalkeeper, who probably doesn't want to be there, but is anyway. There's also a bit more advanced mechanics in this game, like being able to do headers, volleys, and shot fakes, but those aren't really that hard to do, but you only really learn to do these things by word of mouth, so if people gatekeep info from you, you won't know about it for a long time. Okay, now the reason why it's called Bluelock Rivals, and not just football, is because of styles and flows. Styles is the core feature of Bluelock Rivals, giving you different moves from certain Bluelock characters, like Isagi, the main character. To get these styles, you need to, of course, spin it! Gambling! With the rarities going from rare to mythic. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. So, if you want a cool looking style that is game breaking, you have to either get super lucky or you can just buy more spins. But still, there's still a chance of not getting these characters that you want. So, if you want to, you can buy lucky spins, which gives you a higher chance to get the better styles. But of course, that's gonna cost more Robux. You can also get free codes every now and then, and also do missions to get free spins, so at least there's that. Now, let's talk about every single style in the game quickly. Isagi, the style that everyone starts off with, giving you the ability direct shot, which is just a strong kick, but compared to other kicks, not that strong. And direct pass, which is a very strong pass, which is decent, but the passing abilities later on are just so much better. That just makes this ability look bad. Not gonna lie, this is probably the worst style in the game, if it wasn't for this special thing styles can give you, which is Awakenings. It's basically you going Super Saiyan, giving you new moves, increased stats, and a special move. And Isagi's Awakening gives him the ultimate move, Final Shot, which is the most powerful kick in the game, making it so you can damn near score from almost anywhere. Plus, you get a speed boost, so that's nice. It's decent for the center mid role and center forward spot, 5 out of 10. Chigiri. Now, this style is the style to keep if you're poor or unlucky, giving you the ability Speedster, which makes you so much more faster than anyone else for 5 seconds, and Tireless, which makes it so you have infinite stamina for 12 seconds. So if you combine these two things together, you'll be here before anyone can get even here. Kinda crazy for a style that's rare. Plus, his Awakening gives him the ultimate move Accelerate, allowing you to teleport 3 times in any direction by 15 stars, which makes you running down the pitch even crazier. A crazy good style when paired up with supporting forwards or center mids, but as Chigiri, you have no attacking or supporting abilities, so you really are a one-trick pony, and have to rely on your own skills more than abilities when passing or shooting. The best for ringers and people that are forced to be goalkeepers. 6 out of 10. Bachara. He has 3 abilities and 2 ultimate moves when he awakens, and so has 5 moves in total. Bachara is an all-rounder with having a defense ability called Steal, which is a long-range tackle. Steal will be changed to Heal Pass if the player has the ball, and it'll make you flick the ball over your head to pass or score, or whatever you feel like doing. You also got the move Nutmeg, which is still kinda shit. Now, onto the actual good things about Bachara. His Awakening allowing him to do infinite dribbles so he can break anyone's ankles no matter what, making you literally unstoppable for a set amount of time. And monster trance, where you jump over your opponent and shoot the ball. A nice decent attack move that is again unblockable on whoever you do it to. Decent all-rounder, good for the CF spot and to the mid spot, 6.5 out of 10. Oyoto! When the f did this guy do any of this? Having the move Stealthy Steps, which makes you invisible and fast, and Ninja Dribble, where you turn invisible and dribble around your opponent. Basically, you go invisible a lot. You also got the ultimate move Ninja Shot, which is an unstoppable shot that gives this style the firepower it needs to be able to compare to the other styles that everyone uses. Very good for wingers, probably the best style I've said so far, 7.5 out of 10. Hiyori, the biggest bust of the century, the so-called greatest passer that has a pass move called laser that can be easily intercepted by anyone. Like, it's actually worse than direct pass. Tell me how that happens. And a dribble move called ice dribble. That's just so bad compared to the other dribble moves. Like, you really gain almost no distance from this. But this move changes into the move pass after it's used, and that's actually really good. He also has the ultimate move called curved pass, which is just a guaranteed pass, which is super useful. Too bad there's someone else that can use it every 10 seconds. Best roll is center mid, 4 out of 10. Gagamaru is a style for okay, no one uses this. Okay, let's skip this one. King, he's shit. Good for the center forward, 5.5 out of 10. Nagi, pros, can trap, making you go from the air, making it so nothing can happen to you while you can do so much. Can dash, you can dash left and right, even when trapping. And you can do the ultimate move, I am Nagi, a super strong shot, even when trapping. Cons, makes you retard. The style brainwashes you to do a trap no matter what, even when you don't have to. 7 out of 10, good for anywhere really. Ryo. How strong this style is comes from the people around you, since the main ability of this style is copy, which allows you to copy anyone's ability randomly. So, if you're playing with busted people, you're going to be busted. The second ability of this style is offensive mode / defensive mode, which gives you buffs on your shooting strength or makes your tackles faster depending on which one you have active. And of course, with a guy that can copy moves, you have to be able to copy ultimate moves. And he does this with his ultimate move, Chameleon, a style that can literally be played anywhere, 7.5 out of 10. Karasu, a decent defensive style that has abilities like Crow Theft that makes you as fast as the Speedster ability, but for only 3 seconds, and allows you to automatically steal the ball from an enemy if you're close enough. And the ultimate move, Crow Clearance, which makes you automatically catch any balls in the air if in range. You also have a nice automatic dribble move called Raven Dribble, which gives you okay amounts of space. This guy is all defense with a tiny bit of offense, but he damn sure is good at defending. Too bad there's someone else that's just so much better. Perfect for the center mid role, 7 out of 10. Shido. Now this style is definitely the worst style out of all the mythics, but he's still pretty busted. Probably what you call a rookie crusher, killing players that have recently started playing by doing shots from the halfway line, scoring hundreds of goals and making them rage about how unfair he is. With his abilities Dragon Drive, it makes you jump into the air to do a strong ass shot, and Dragon Header, which allows you to do a strong ass header. Now, to add on to those strong ass shots he has, his ultimate move is also a super strong ass shot called Big Bang Drive, which, like Isagi's final shot, can be a shot from almost anywhere. But a man with only shots, however, can only do so much, with these other guys in this rarity actually being game-breaking styles. Perfect for the center forward role, 8 out of 10. Yukimiya. By game breaking, I mean this motherfucker. This is the best swinger in the game, hands down. You go from here to here almost in an instant with no one being able to catch up to you easily. His 2 moves freestyle, which is an automatic dribble, gives you this much space. What the fuck? That's crazy. And lethal touch, which is another automatic dribble, gives you so much space while dashing from one side to another. This makes Yukimiya unstoppable, but he does have long cooldowns now, so he can only use these abilities so much. But hey, to compensate for the long cooldowns, why not give him one of the best awakenings ever? Giving him 2 ultimate moves. Street dribbling, which creates a pathway that guarantees you get to your destination. Literally no one can stop it. But don't forget about Gyro Shot, which is definitely the best ultimate shot in the game, giving you a powerful shot that goes outwards before it curves back towards the goal. Easiest 10 out of 10 ever. Sei. Now we're talking about the best passer in the game. Unlike other passers, Sei has the best passing ability, called Perfect Pass, which is the perfect pass. Pretty self-explanatory, allowing you to literally pass from anywhere on the field and is unblockable. He's also got, not counting this guy, one of the best dribbling moves as well, called Magical Turn, guaranteeing you to be quite ahead of your opponent while stunning them for a bit. To add on to these already two crazy abilities, we got the ultimate move Heel Flick, which is another dribbling move almost as good as Yukimina's freestyle, and You'll Never Surpass Me, which is just the normal ultimate shot ability, but you do nutmeg your opponent while doing so there's cool points with that. 10 out of 10. The best defender in the game. If you want someone to stop these monsters, you're gonna need IQ. Force defense is a move that teleports you to the ball if you're close enough to clear it from your side, or steal it from the opposition if they have the ball with them at the time. Charge is a pretty self-explanatory move where you just rugby tackle your opponent for the ball, stunning them once you've stolen it. But this move can actually be countered by a dribble. It's just too bad I've never seen anyone do that before. Now, for his ultimate ability, Serpent Interception, which makes any attack obsolete. No matter what you do, no matter how you try it, it's gonna be stopped by this ability. Actually perfect for the goalkeeper role, but it can also be used in the center mid too. 9 out of 10. Rin, the best center forward in the game. The style that can make anyone good no matter what, making people think they're actually better than they are. Because of this ability, Curve Shot, one of the hardest normal ability shots to save in the game, and opposite directions. An automatic dribble that will stun the opponent, which allows the player to go past them. Now, to add on to these two abilities, we got two ultimate moves, which are Score. It's just a stronger version of Curve Shot, which is just nearly impossible to save, and Center of Gravity, which is another automatic dribbling move, which is much better than Magical Turn since it leaves the opponents on the ground until they're 90. 10 out of 10. But there's a little something extra that goes with these styles, as I talked about a bit before, called flows. Now, flows are just self-explanatory buffs that you can use when you've filled enough of your flow state bar. I'm not that bothered explaining it, so I'm just gonna give each flow a nice quick rating so you can see which ones are good and bad by using this old ass format I've seen in the early 2020s.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit. It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, it's alright.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's alright. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
that's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything.
Now that we talked about all the mechanics, we can get into the bad stuff. Although this game can be quite free to play friendly, there's so much incentive to spend. Like with the rolling of the styles and forms I've already talked about before, you can also open up packs to get goal effects, emotes, cards. There's an actual spin the wheel. Let's not talk about the game pass as well, by the way. And slots so you can store your super rare style or form you luckily got, so you can play with another style, which is hopefully super rare too. But in the grand scheme of things, the guys that created this game do need money somehow, and this is completely free to play. Plus, it really isn't that egregious with it making you spend money, unlike other Roblox games. So for now, I'm low-key giving it a pass. So, does this game, with all its ups and downs, deserve its popularity? Yeah, I think so.